Hola. Um, Today I'm going to tell you 15 freaking awesome facts about coffee that I found on the oatmeal.com. Um, it all started with dancing goats. Legend has it, Ethiopian shepherds first noticed the effects of caffeine when they saw their goats appearing to become frisky and dance after eating coffee berries. No, no, no. That's what a dancing goat looks like, and that's the noise they make. If you didn't know that, and also that's how coffee affects me too. Yeah. Originally, coffee was eaten. African tribes mixed coffee berries with fat, which formed edible energy balls. Whoa! Energy balls. The rise of Islam contributed greatly to the popularity of drinking coffee. The religion prohibited drinking alcohol, but coffee was considered an acceptable drink. Well, that that doesn't make sense. Why should alcohol be banned? Oh, there would be a lot of sacrificing sheep. Yeah. Nah, nah. I don't know if you guys are ready for a 9/11 joke yet, but so I'm gonna save what I was gonna say. Alright. All coffee in the world grows in the bean belt. That just sounds like somebody's just gonna rip a big one. The bean belt is the area between the tropics of Cancer and Capricorn, wherever the fuck that is. I was supposed to learn that in 6th grade, but didn't happen. So wherever that is, I'm just guessing down south in South America and Africa and wherever the rest of the world is. And Hawaii is the only state in the US that grows coffee, which makes it infinitely badass compared to every other state. Like, more badass than any other place in the United States because it grows our um, fuel for living. I know I would die without coffee. If there was no coffee left, everybody would be freaking zombies. They really would. They'd just be walking around, coffee, coffee, coffee. I don't know. I don't know what I would do without coffee. Okay. In 1675, the King of England banned coffee houses. Fucking bastard. Claiming they were places where people met to conspire against him. Why are world leaders freaking idiots? Why were people idiots back then? I mean, we're still idiots now, but I don't know. Yeah, hasn't changed very much. 70% of the world consumes Arabic coffee, which is mild and aromatic. The remaining 30% drinks Robusta. I don't know how to say that, which is more bitter tasting but has 50% more caffeine than Arabica. I think I like a Robusta. Just sounds like a weird sex position. Or 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 like a I don't yeah, a weird sex position. Okay. Coffee grows on trees. Who fucking knew? I thought they grew in a coffee pot and you just poured it in your cup and drank it. I don't know. Did you know that? I didn't know that. They can grow up to 30 feet tall, which but are cultivated to be around 10 feet for easy picking. The bean is actually, the coffee bean is actually a seed instead of a bright red berry. Yummy. Coffee is the second most traded commodity on Earth. Oil is the first. Clearly, humanity has a thing about black, drippy liquids. Yeah. Coffee berries are picked, dried, and stripped down until all that's left is the green bean. Once shipped, the beans are roasted about 500 degrees Fahrenheit, or whatever the hell Celsius. I know I live in the US where things don't make sense, but I don't know. And I'm frankly not going to convert it to Celsius. I don't feel like it. After a few minutes, the bean will pop and double in size. A few minutes after that, the bean will pop once more. The second pop means the bean is done. The bean is now ready to fulfill its destiny, making its way to my cup and I and fueling my life. George Washington invented instant coffee. I, I'm actually lying. Um, a Belgian man living in Guatemala by the name of George Washington invented it in 1906. I knew you were thinking about the president first. You were like, oh my freaking god! Oh my god! I can tell my social studies teacher that I'd be so freaking smart! No, you lose. Alright. Now let's talk about types of coffee. So you know whatever the hell they're saying in Starbucks. I know I don't, but this helped me and it's gonna help you. An espresso is not a particular type of bean, roast, or blend. Espresso coffee is just a way, espresso is just a way the coffee is prepared, shooting pressurized hot water through finely ground coffee. A cafe latte is espresso, milk, and foam. Mocha is espresso, chocolate syrup, milk, and whipped cream. A cappuccino is milk, espresso, and tons of foam. Americano is espresso and water. Breve is espresso half and half and foam. Espresso is espresso and nothing else. This is freaking hardcore. Alright. The term Americano comes from the America GIs during, like, G.I. Joe. I had one of those. I ripped his arms off and gave his gun to my Barbie. That's besides the point. American GIs during World War II. Is that the one with Hitler? They would order espresso with water to dilute the strong flavor. Furthermore, the term Cup of Joe comes from the American servicemen GI Joes in World War II being seen as big coffee drinkers. No freaking shit. You know how it works. This is how coffee works. It makes you oh so awake in the morning and not dead and just well. How it works is in your brain there's something called adenosine. And it only wants to hang out with certain receptors, which when these two get together, you get drowsy. Like, adenosine is like, sup man, let's party. And the adenosine receptor is like, I got my party hat on, let's rock this casserole. Then, caffeine shows up, and it attaches to the receptors, so adenosine cannot. And then, adenosine cannot. I raised it up like there was another word. So, adenosine can't. That's better. Caffeine's all like, forget that guy, he's a total square. And then adenosine receptor was all like, I never liked him anyway. And a little adenosine is forever alone, and he's all like, I'm so lonely, nobody wants to go to bed anymore. And all sad. Sort of like my friend Tara. But that's also besides the point. Now, your pituitary gland sees this and thinks there's an emergency, so it tells the adrenal glands to produce adrenaline, which is what you feel when you're about to get pushed out of a window, or you're on a roller coaster, or you're gonna jump out of a plane into a vat of pudding. Adrenaline. It's all like that, whoa, fuck yeah, feeling you get. And then, in addition, the caffeine bumps up your dopamine levels, which is that, as my gym teacher described it to me, is that good feeling when you like eat a cupcake and you're like nom nom nom, or you're kissing that girl you like in the hallway, just like nom nom, with just like nom 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 nom. Holloway School. And yeah, I didn't know if you saw this part, but I'm alone because I'm lonely. My only friend is an owl. His name's Chauncey. And then that's also beside the point. And your pituitary gland is like, I don't know what the fuck is going on up here, but there's a big deal for sure. I'm gonna give you an adrenaline sandwich, K. And then the result is a caffeine high. Isn't that awesome? That's why I'm always spazzy. No, I actually don't drink coffee more than once a day to wake me up, because I wake up at 3:40 freaking a.m. every morning. But yeah. So, I hope you guys learned a little something, and you could ask your friends, oh, you know how coffee was made? Yeah, I bet you don't. I do. This random chick on the internet told me, 'cause she, like, freaking knows everything, right? Yeah, I totally trust everything she's saying, 'cause I hope that you people will have faith in me. Alright, so, bye! Use your fantastical new trivia. Go on a trivia show, and if they ask, how does caffeine react to whatever freaking gland, it was all like, yeah, the pituitary gland was all like freaking out and shiz, and then he gave him an adrenaline sandwich, and bam, caffeine high. And then you'd win money, and you'd have to share it with me. Okay, bye.